heading up towards Racton Ruin. So this is Racton Ruin, and it's described as a folly, rightly or wrongly. It was built by the second Earl of Halifax, who owned nearby Stansted Park between 1766 and 1770. It had 4 floors and stood 24 metres high. But in 1771, the Earl died, so only had a year to enjoy it. So was it a folly, or did it have another purpose? Some say it was a place that extravagant banquets were held, while others say it was built as a vantage point to see over the naval base at Portsmouth, though it could have just been a romantic spot for the ladies of the house to picnic. Whatever its purpose, within 100 years it was laid to ruin, and is now said to be one of the most haunted places in Sussex. Some report hearing whispers, with others saying somebody had touched them. Some say they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman standing in the top window, throwing bricks at people. But who the ghost is and why she haunts the folly is still a mystery. Today we're doing a walk that's called the Octagon Walk.
Made up of 8 villages and churches within Stansted, Racton, Stoughton, East Marden, North Marden, Up Marden, Compton and Forest Side. There are 2 villages without churches.
So the Octagon Way links 8 different parishes through bridleways and pathways that have always existed, but in 2012 Octagon Way was opened to mark Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Some of the churches in the parishes are 1,000 years old. Great to see the bluebells starting to pop their heads up. Interesting fact about bluebells is that the UK has 50% of the world's bluebells. Definitely marks the start of spring. Sea of daffodils. Unfortunately, they are just on their end now. I bet this looked beautiful a couple of weeks ago. So this hill here is Kingly Vale. Really cool place. Got beautiful yew tree forest. And on the top there's Iron Age burial sites called Devil's Humps. We did a video on that not too long ago. I'll link that up here. Yeah, so back that way that we just came through, the little water meadows and that was Lordington. And then we're now coming through down to the hamlet of Wardington. Picturesque little hamlet. This little part here is on the Monarch's Way. For anyone that doesn't know what a parish is, it's a geographical area, usually a small town or a village, that has its own church and pastor, all to do with the Christian faith. As you can see, most of the fields in the South Downs, once ploughed, are all full of flint. And you'll notice that a lot of the old churchyards, the Saxon ones and what have you, are all made from lime and flint. And that's because there's so much of it all across the Downs. It's one of our natural building materials down south. Yeah, so this is the village of Stoughton, and that was St Mary's Church back there. And you've got the Hare and Hound pub. Yeah, it's worth mentioning on this walk that the whole route is serviced by the number 54 bus. We've actually parked today in Stansted House, the garden centre, which is where this walk starts from. Look at this place behind me here. Amazing. Really nice pathway, this one. Just after Stoughton you come up a hill and then you come through this woodland which is called Inholm's Wood, full of beech trees. Yeah, we've been blessed with stunning weather today. It's 17 degrees, which is balmy. To be fair, it's been a long winter, so couldn't wait to get the t-shirt on. Even Kate's got a t-shirt on. You'll never see that in March. But no, it's beautiful. Not barely a cloud in the sky. Long may that continue. So the crows are nesting high this year, usually a good sign of a good summer to come. Yeah, so this is St Peter's Church, and this is in East Marden. Absolutely beautiful here. Nice little benches. I think it's time to stop for some lunch. I think there's even a little well over there. We'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Food fest. So this little thatch building here was the village's only water source until 1924. Bit of a strange thing about it, it's actually got a square winding wheel, which is unusual. And this well is 200 foot deep. That was incredible. There were 7 stags and 2 doe. Beautiful deer in that field there. Couldn't stop. We stopped there for about 20 minutes watching them. Don't get to see that too often down here. Yeah, amazing. So this one's St Mary's Church. It was actually built in the 12th century. Amazing old church. So St Mary's Church is the northernmost church on the Octagon Way and was probably once approached just with farm fields right the way around. Nowadays it's a village of North Marston. All of a sudden it's blowing a hoolie. Lovely sound of the skylarks. Such a little bird with such a big voice. That's all we've pretty much heard on this walk. Never see them, just hear them. So you just see this sea glimmering down there. Walking back towards Chichester Harbour now. We're 10 miles in. So this one behind me is St Mary's Church, just near Compton. So this is an 11th century Saxon church. We'll go inside and have a little look. So this is the village of Compton and up Marden. Pretty little place. Just come across some locals. Yeah, so just keep walking across the whole procession of farm fields really. That's what we've done for quite some time. Wind's got a little bit lively, but so far so good. There's only a couple more miles to go. We're heading back to Stansted House. So this Octagon Way Walk we've done today is it's not a signposted walk by any stretch. In fact, there is no signpost for it at all. It's just bridleways and public footpaths. So you definitely need to download it on a phone or mark it on a map or use your watch to navigate. And being it's a fairly new route, we actually can't see any other videos for this walk on YouTube. So, could be the first. Probably means it'll get no views whatsoever. But hey ho, it's local to us. And one that we thought we'd come and try out, and we've really enjoyed it, haven't we, love?
Yeah, it's been really nice.
Some beautiful countryside. Some of it's a bit undulating, but nothing too major. And yeah, another great training day for the West Highland Way. This will be our last walk we do. We go 2 weeks today. So next weekend it'll be getting stuff ready, and then the following weekend is the 500 odd mile drive up to Scotland. So yeah, it's been a great day. So this we're walking through now is called Stansted Forest. Yeah, it's all well pathed. To be fair, all the paths on this walk have been lovely. They've been clear, no brambles coming across, which is always good on a countryside walk. So if any of you made it this far, thank you very much. Also, if you've got any other walks that you know of in the area, maybe have a little sift for our channel, and if we haven't done it, then get down in the comments and let us know. We're always up for new walks in local area. Also, to please the YouTube algorithm, please smash that subscribe button and give the video a like. Yeah, we're back inside Stansted now. We're just going to have a little walk up to the house, and we're going to go into the tea rooms, but we're not going to bother. There's all sorts there. There's a maze, there's a tea room, you've got a miniature railway, and a beautiful old house, which Racton Ruin is actually a part of, or was part of, once upon a time. So yeah, we're going to have a look at that, and that's probably where we're going to end this video. Don't go anywhere yet. We'll have a look at the house. Yeah, look. During the summer months they have like tea in the park here. It's an evening concert. They have fireworks and all sorts of stuff like that. So if you want to come and visit Stansted House, it's open from Easter till September.
So in 1983, the 10th Earl of Besborough gave Stansted Park, which was his family home, and all the contents to the public.
Unfortunately, we can't go into the house today, it's just not open to the public, but it's well worth having a look round. Yeah, they do guided tours in there. So we're just back at the car now, so I think that's where we'll leave you today. It's been 15.7 miles, so I don't quite know where the 18 came from that it said online, but it's 15.7. Great loop, taking in some beautiful churches,
Stunning countryside,
lovely rivers, and some nice hills. Until next time, take care out on the trail, and we'll see you soon. Bye.